Slow little gardeners, and hello parents, and welcome to our garden. My name is Zylo, and I've traveled all the way from my home planet, a little green world way up past the moon, just to be here with you today. On my planet, everyone loves to garden, and I was so excited to come to Earth and see all the amazing plants you have here. But when I arrived, I found something very strange. I found a little garden patch that was feeling very sad. This little patch of soil didn't think it was good enough. It looked at the big tall trees and said, "I'm too small." It saw the bright, colorful flower beds and whispered, "I'm too plain." It even looked at the neat rows of vegetables in the farm down the road and thought, "I'm too messy." This little garden was so down on itself that it didn't even want to try growing anything. Have you ever felt like that? Like you weren't as good as someone else? It's a yucky feeling, isn't it? Well, I sat down with this little garden and I told it a secret. I said, "Little garden, you are special because you are you. You don't have to be a tall tree or a fancy flower bed. You just have to be the best little garden you can be." So today, we are going to help this garden, and maybe your own garden patch at home, feel super special and confident. Are you ready to get your hands dirty and help our new friend? Great! Let's get started. First things first, every great garden needs a great foundation. That means we need to make sure our soil is happy and healthy. Think of the soil like the garden's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It needs to be full of good stuff to give our future plants energy. Our little garden patch here is a bit compacted and hard. That means the soil is all squished together, and it's hard for baby plant roots to stretch out and grow. So, our first job is to gently loosen it up. For this, you'll need a small trowel, or even just your hands, with gardening gloves on, of course. We're going to gently poke and turn the soil over. We don't want to dig too deep, just enough to make it light and fluffy. Imagine you're tickling the earth. See how it starts to break up? We're letting air and water get in, which is exactly what roots need to breathe and drink. Let's do this together. Gently, gently, making the soil nice and airy. It's like fluffing a pillow for our plants to sleep on. Now that our soil is loosened up, it's time to give it some super food. Just like you eat your vegetables to grow big and strong, our garden needs nutrients. We're going to add something called compost. Compost is like a vitamin smoothie for the soil. It's made from old leaves, vegetable scraps, and other natural things that have broken down into this beautiful, rich, dark material. It's full of all the good stuff plants crave. We're just going to sprinkle a nice layer of compost right on top of our fluffy soil. Then, we'll gently mix it in with our hands or the trowel. Don't be afraid to get a little messy. That's part of the fun of gardening. By adding this compost, we're telling our garden, "Hey, we believe in you." We're giving you the best possible food, so you can do your best work. The garden is already starting to look happier, don't you think? It's darker and richer, and it even smells wonderful, like a walk in the forest after it rains. Okay, little gardeners, now for the most exciting part, choosing our plants. Our little garden friend thought it was too plain. So we're going to plant a wonderful mix of things to show it just how interesting it can be. We're going to plant some things we can eat and some things that are just beautiful to look at. This is called companion planting, where different plants help each other grow. First, let's plant some lettuce. I have some little lettuce seedlings right here. See their tiny roots? We're going to make a small hole in our lovely, prepared soil with our finger. Just a little hole, not too deep. Then, we gently place the lettuce seedling inside and tuck it in with soil, like you're tucking it into bed. Pat the soil down gently around it. There we go. Let's plant a few more, leaving a little space between them so they have room to grow wide. Now, to add some color and help our lettuce, we're going to plant some marigolds. Marigolds are amazing flowers. They're bright and cheerful. they have a special scent that helps keep away little pests that might want to nibble on our lettuce. They are like friendly bodyguards for our garden. We'll plant these marigolds right in between our lettuce plants. We make another little hole, place the marigold seedling in, and tuck it in. Look at that! The bright orange flowers next to the green lettuce leaves already look fantastic. Our garden isn't plain at all. But wait, we're not done. A garden can grow up, too. Our garden friend thought it was too small, but we can use its space to grow vertically. We're going to plant some peas. Peas love to climb, so we're going to give them a little something to hold on to. I have a small trellis here. It's like a little ladder for plants. We'll stick it into the soil at the back of our garden patch. Now, we'll plant our peas seeds. Unlike the seedlings, these are just tiny, dry seeds. We'll poke a few small holes along the base of the trellis, about 1 inch deep. We'll drop 1 pea seed into each hole and cover it with soil. It's like we're hiding a tiny treasure in the ground. Soon, these seeds will sprout and start to climb up the trellis, reaching for the sun. This shows our garden that even if it's small on the ground, it can grow tall and proud. So, now we have our lettuce, our marigolds, and our peas. What a team! But what does every living thing need to survive? Water. Just like we get thirsty, so do our plants. We're going to give our newly planted garden its first drink. It's very important to be gentle. We don't want to blast them with a strong hose. We'll use a watering can with a special spout that makes it rain softly, like a gentle spring shower. We'll water the base of the plants, right where the roots are. The soil will soak it all up like a sponge. This drink of water will help our new plants settle into their new home. We'll need to check on them every day. A good way to know if they need water is to poke your finger into the soil. If it feels dry, it's time for a drink. If it's damp, they're probably okay for now. Listening to our garden and giving it what it needs is the most important part of being a good gardener. Look at our garden now. It has fluffy, nutritious soil. It has delicious lettuce, beautiful marigold bodyguards, and tall, climbing peas. It's not too small, it's not too plain, and it's not messy. It's a perfect little community of plants working together. We showed this garden that it is good enough. In fact, it's wonderful. And every single garden is unique and special in its own way, just like every single one of you. You don't have to be the same as everyone else to be amazing. What we did today is something you can do at home. Even if you only have a small pot on a windowsill, you can plant a seed, care for it, and watch it grow. It's one of the most magical things in the universe. Our little garden patch is feeling much more confident now. It knows it has a purpose, and with our help, it's going to grow into something incredible. Thank you so much for helping me today, little gardeners. Our garden friend is so grateful, and so am I. Keep watching your own gardens grow, and remember to be proud of what makes you special. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for the next episode of Zylo and My Gardening Adventures. Bye for now.